Alrighty, what is up everyone? Welcome back to some more Persona 5 Royale. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been trying to do this earlier, but PlayStation Network servers were down, so I couldn't really do it. But anyways, I'm gonna try to continue where I left off. A whole bunch of stuff happened. Honestly, I'm gonna try to keep this intro short. Also, I'm here with my friend.
Hello again.
Anyways, so I'm gonna try to keep this short because honestly, I tried doing an intro like 5 times, and then it was like, because the network was down, it didn't really do it.
Yeah, and then
I what?
you fell asleep.
Oh, well that was on my Smurf account. But anyways,
I'm gonna head back then.
I guess I'll head home, go to bed, alright? Sleep.
Guess he won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before. When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Confusion. Honestly, how Joker was how I was. I was like, what? Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
A party member's persona other than you know who yet?
Other than Makoto?
Yeah.
Nope. I was working on it though. So there's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. But that's a lie, right? It is. I just knew. Planning something with Sakamoto-kun and the others, huh? Well, try not to trouble the school or the parents, okay? Also, make sure you're keeping up with your studies. I'll handle your housework as long as you request me.
She's not a 10, is she?
No.
Yeah, because she says something else if you're at 10.
Oh.
Not romance 10, it doesn't matter, just 10 regardless.
Oh, I know. Anyways, is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, class. You're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Monkey's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is, anyway? It's almost time. bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now, but I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. Alrighty. You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are gonna be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's Palace yet? I've tried all sort of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault, like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? He wouldn't— oh my fucking— Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Little-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? And we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Little-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard palace open.
All right. Let's head to the Diet Building.
Out of question,
you aren't
have you
discovered,
ever
okay?
had a cheese that smells bad but actually tastes good?
Why?
Just a question. Just
Again,
out of nowhere.
why?
I don't know, it's just a question I thought I should ask you, because...
After me reading all of that, the first thing that pops to your mind was, hey, have you ever had a cheese that smelled bad but tastes good?
I mean, that's what I'm eating is the cheese smells, but it actually tastes nice.
What? Okay, I'm just gonna continue.
Out of nowhere.
You're going out?
I look like an actual criminal now. Anyways, that's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh.
You
The
look like
stunts
you
you
do
pull
look like an
sometimes.
actual criminal.
Just don't stay out too late.
Guess she isn't here.
You look like a drug dealer.
Exactly. Anyways.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All
I
we
like
need
how
is what he thinks
you
of this place.
are still dressed in your school clothes.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Conditions have not
Since
been
he's
met.
going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Conditions have
What
not been
about
met.
an arena, like the Colosseum?
Conditions have
Imperial
not been
Palace?
met. Conditions have not been met.
It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
I mean, if you would have just let me try to answer what the keyword is, they would have gotten us in there immediately. But, you know, it's whatever.
Sure.
You didn't know on your first
What kind of person is Representative Shido?
I mean, it took me a few
What do you think
times,
about the
but I
national
got
diet?
it.
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
You should have just let me answered it.
Yeah,
The
with
criminals
them in their
calling
school
themselves
uniforms,
the Phantom Thieves are no more.
it honestly makes them stand out more.
Exactly.
However,
That's why I was saying that.
I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister for real? He was specially appointed to the position, that's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most likely to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. I never realized the poster that was there, by the way.
They added that. That wasn't there before.
Yeah, I realized that. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh man, I thought that scene was gonna be a certain scene. Guess not.
What?
See if you can actually go out at night. I don't know if you can.
Why? Could you go out rank 10 even when... Like, if you had a rank 10, you were able to go out even during now?
With... If you had you meaning Kawakami's rank 10?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's if you leave the if you leave the metaverse. If you went to the metaverse that day, you could go out that night. Hey,
Okay.
why not make curry if you can?
Oh, I might as well.
Curry's downstairs.
Well, looks like we're out of curry ingredients. Let's try making some another day.
What about coffee?
Well, I can obviously brew coffee.
Hey!
Make some coffee then.
Oh.
I mean, you got nothing better to do.
Yeah, and I can still use this too.
If you are forced to be out to not go out at night, then Kawakami will mean nothing.
Yes. The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. And I got 2 coffees. Looks like the chief's gentlemanly charm is rubbing off on you, and you get increased charm. Not like it matters because I have everything maxed out.
Yeah.
Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. Ship. This taste. It must be Colombian Narino.
Let me explain.
The high altitude, rainy climate, and soil of the Colombian mountains create a strong foundation for their high quality coffee. Narino coffee has a creamy, vicious, yeah, I'm gonna say fish. I don't fucking know. Anyways, body that coats the mouth with fruity and nutty flavors. The flavor and profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the rest's full potential. Although I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you, I'll acknowledge your hard work.
Which is weird that he says that since you're max rank with him.
No, I'm not.
You should know Master Coffee.
Not yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't even started that, because I just unlocked curry not that long ago. Maybe it's late, your baggage seems to follow you wherever you go. I guess everything's good or bad was meant to happen. I'm not usually one to believe that crap. Then, would you coming here be fate too? This isn't like me, but I hope our chance meeting turns out to be something good. I know, rambling old men aren't popular. Anyway, thanks for the coffee.
You know, every time I hear the word curry now, I think of Pokemon. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, when at the camp to play with your Pokemon and shit, you can also make curry on rice.
Obviously, whatever. Anyways, that should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said, we can't go wrong leaving things to my Messiah Yushi. I don't fucking care about him. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. No, okay, yada yada yada. Honestly, you should just skip all that shit because it's super repetitive and redundant and bleh.
Yeah, I remember. Curry on rice is actually really good.
My fortune readings say that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please let me know. I'm fine. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at the usual spot.
Last one. Diamond mine.
They're all dead
No
trying to
good.
make a guess.
How many do we miss?
I don't think the cutscene's gonna
Perhaps she
show
truly
up
does
yet.
have a barrier up. Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country.
What?
So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful homes will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
What?
I don't want to listen to this shit, and then it just like stops me as I'm like mid trying to run to get to where he is.
You're really gonna listen to politics.
That you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future together.
Why do you think I slammed my head down when I said, "Oh my god"?
Continue serving you all.
Because you hate politics.
It's not that I hate it, it's just I have no care for it.
Is that the guy?
Same.
You guys wait
I
here.
ain't much into
I'll go get
politics
intel for us.
either.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
That's the
Come
thing he
on, stop.
remembers.
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake, he's the same man as the one who, from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
I don't know if that cup was just me.
Hmm?
The screen froze for a sec and then went back to normal. Forward, ahead.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
I think it might have just had a spike.
Yeah.
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Yeah, it's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
Doesn't really
He
matter.
speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Yeah, just let me answer it.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Just have me answer it, please. The guy behind everything turned out to be, your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out.
Wow!
Whatever, I don't need to worry about that.
Oh, you want to do it?
Ooh. I'd rather do this than sleep anyways.
Yes!
You're gonna be on the floor, aren't you?
Now, let's carry out our plan.
I don't remember how many of these I've done so far.
Oh.
Wow, that's a good place. Keep it up. Don't give up, push past your limit. Good job, let's keep up the hard work.
Nice going!
Seems you've gained some strength.
Alright.
Ooh, it looks like you're getting results from that protein shake too.
Alright.
Well then.
Well, it's getting late, why don't you get some sleep?
You keep any HP increases
I know.
from that exercising in New Game Plus.
I know. I've already mentioned that after you told me about it. So it seems like there will be a higher voter turnout at this election. I'll totally be. It will totally be an easy win for Shido-kun, and you know, fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not. Doesn't matter.
It's just Shido this, Shido that. Yeah, screw the Phantom Thieves. That's basically all it is. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there. Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Messiah Yoshido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have something. We have to do something. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Monkey-san, respond to me if you're okay. Everything's fine. Thank goodness. I was really worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need something, I'll be at the arcade.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
They still stand out.
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
It's a little different though, considering we're all in uniform.
Ah, shut up.
Not
The
Futaba.
real game starts at 2 outs.
Well, Futaba's still... she's not in high school yet, so...
No shit.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
And it could
Citizens
be...
are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
What I'm saying is, like, Futaba could be, like, one of their younger sisters or whatever, so it's, like, not as suspicious.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer? It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. Alright, do it.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changed, and I guess he does not see us as a threat yet. Speaking of that, shouldn't Little have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in the skies with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this.
Or, you know, they could have changed their outfits.
You know.
Indeed.
Messiah Yoshishida's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be phantom thieves like Noir was with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone.
I can feel it.
And I could sit here, walk around, talk to everybody. I've done that before, but I'm not really too worried about it.
Huh? What?
Joker, an enemy. It's attacking us while all these people are around. Ooh. I remember this. Guard Dog of Hades. I don't want to kill it.
Physical will reflect.
That's fine.
Okay. Behold! Huh, not too shabby. Persona!
Oh.
Persona! There!
Okay.
What was the O for?
Useless.
Oh, yeah.
Just at the last second, I'll use my persona!
I don't want to kill it.
Take this!
Kill it.
Okay, plenty resisted to that.
How's this?
Perfect! Wait,
What
no.
music is playing? I have it muted.
I think the normal battle music?
This fight cannot... You can't obtain the persona here, by the way.
For sure.
Yeah. Hold on.
No holding back.
Hold on.
We can end this quickly.
I think I can. I just need to be Joker real quick.
Here we go.
The final blow should be a work of art.
Nope. You can't. You can't.
We can't talk right now.
Wow.
You can't talk to it.
Told you, it's a mini boss.
That's annoying.
Beat him up.
I've captured it before, but whatever.
It's the mini boss version you can't capture.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
God, they're so
What's
annoying.
with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems
I
they
just
think no harm will
realized-
come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
Trying to find the will seeds would be a little bit harder because I forget that he has his voice echo throughout certain places. Like this room.
I have something.
The will seats are in places that don't have his voice echo.
Watch out. That one's dangerous.
I can't say it now because you haven't gotten to that part of the palace yet.
Ooh, free stuff.
So I should wait before saying something.
Jesus Christ.
Back in the fight. Thank you.
How many times is it gonna use Tentafruit?
Sometimes you just want to explode. Hang in there. I'm very grateful. Last one. Get up. Persona. Out of our way.
You're gonna try to capture it this time?
Yes.
You've already used it. Use ice.
Perfect. Cerberus. I knew I've had him before.
Cerberus, but it doesn't have 3 heads.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
It's the guard dog from Hades.
Okay.
I know, but in actual mythology, Cerberus has 3 heads.
I don't know. This is also Persona 5. So...
There's an enemy.
Show me your true
Not
form.
exactly what I meant to do, but whatever. Don't worry.
But they've got the advantage.
I can't say exactly when you have to worry about the wheel seats because you haven't gotten there on stream yet.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Persona! Out of our way!
You gave it as Salvation? I thought Ontario was better.
Messiah is almost oratorio.
Here it comes! We can end this quickly! Go!
Oh, for the levels.
What level are you?
High enough, obviously.
You
Oh,
might
no.
want to check if their nature.
It's upbeat. Ooh, not with her. Oh my god.
Let's go.
You might want to see if it's irritable.
It's upbeat. I literally just said that.
All right.
The battle's over. Okay, let's get going.
Huh? Oh, a treasure chest! Let's open it.
Pork, pork. Oh, hey, look, Liquid Mercury.
I'll reveal your true
I had gotten mine before this power. I had gotten my gun.
Yeah, that's RNG.
But that's also I grinded in the mementos when I.
You're mine.
Okay. Hey, it doesn't reflect physical, by the way.
Maybe it was just the mini boss fight then.
Good work, everyone.
No, wait, I think it had counter. I think it has counter, that's why.
Okay. Focus.
Alright, the skirmish is over. Let's...
Speaking of mementos, how's your stance?
Your true form.
I haven't done anything with mementos after the last time I went there.
Well, when you have to go there, let's say you'll when you end up going there, one of these days you'll maybe you should focus on the stance again. Did you seriously try to jump? Gun. His neutral special, he wields a gun.
It should be easy if we stay focused. One enemy remaining. Just a little more.
Is it not low enough?
No holding back.
No, I know what it is I'm gonna have to do, and it's super annoying.
Kill it.
No.
Go. Power up. Ooh, that was cool.
You know what's that? Its weakness is
This one's timid.
I thought you already used your down shot.
You'll scare it even more.
If you can get up to 3 if you level him up to at least rank 7 or 8, I don't remember. But you can get up to 3.
You know, I could have actually helped you earlier to say the weakness was fire.
I don't... whatever. There we go. That's the only one that matters. Either way, I still didn't want to kill it. Because he was already on it. Lovers. Ugh.
I think it's the game's trying to tell you something.
Shut up.
Why don't you just get rid of it then if you don't need it?
Because you have to replace it with at least one, otherwise it wouldn't go into the compendium.
Okay.
Oh.
I can feel it.
Unless they changed it, but that's pretty much what happened last time.
Well, I mean, you don't need the fool.
That's fine. I got rid of bugs.
Yeah, the teddy bear with the skulls.
Work. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, for the love of...
I have a bad feeling about that one.
Something else.
I can't capture it anyway, so screw it.
Yeah, you can't capture disaster shadows.
Alright.
I feel like I need
I like
more.
if you defeat a treasure demon. I like Futaba's line. Treasure, woot woot.
Yawn.
I have something.
I need a safe room. Damn it.
Up ahead.
I know.
This is...
What's sad is that you can't go in it yet.
Hey.
huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor. 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha! So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote, one in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically we need to prove that we're on his side.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Oh no.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah.
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an ark loaded with those that Shido believed. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship.
I don't.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else.
Well then, let's split up and ask.
Well then.
Looks like everyone's taken off to gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense the treasure beyond this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. Are you?
Told you.
One of the VIPs belongs to the nobility. Yes. You know what? I don't.
Hey.
Just get back on my team. Wait. Damn it. You know what? Just fast forward through this shit.
This is something completely out of the question. Completely out of topic. Remember when you thought that Final Fantasy VII was episodic? It's not. It's the whole experience.
Joker.
Nice. Well
Well.
Whoa.
My God, I literally was trying to.
Still, this is a surprise.
I
All
wanna
the
slap
cognitive guests in this
Morgana.
palace seem like real humans.
I really want to slap Morgana.
The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh. Gotcha.
So we get a letter of letter of introduction from the 5 VIPs, and those letters become the key cards.
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel, one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Louis, or whatever, I don't care. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at the table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. They said he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of the television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It seemed he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey,
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close this out. How the hell do you get info with your looks? It seems like some guy they call the cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIP first. Cleaner, I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute, after all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Supposedly. I'm sorry, I couldn't get any information. Me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle. You're right, I'll do my best. But there's a bigger problem, you know? My memory's, not so great. Anyway, who was who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker? Really? Wow! We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right? Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey!
We know how to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get it too hasty. Let us take our time here.
Well,
I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for no. You know what? Not
you
going
are
back.
forced to go back today.
Oh, for the love of... Whatever, before I do that, I'm just gonna save right here, and since we are close to that 1 hour mark, I'm gonna end this one here. I hope you guys are still enjoying, and I shall see you all later.